What we know, what we don't know, and a final record position. These are all from ESPN.com. What we know, the Browns are probably better off without wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., and they point to the 41-16 win against the Bengals a week ago. Baker Mayfield played his sharpest game. Nick Chubb was kind of the guy that everybody expected him to be. And I can't argue with that. Look at last year if you want more evidence. And I was one of the guys that said it doesn't make sense to say you're better without a guy of that caliber, but the games and, you are what games you win. And right now the Browns win more without Odell Beckham. So.
Yeah, they shouldn't have been. I mean, on paper, they shouldn't have been better without Odell. But when you watch the games and you look at the offense and how it works, they are much better without Odell. I mean, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's tough. I do know how to explain it to an extent. I mean, Kevin Stefanski, runs a power run scheme and they run the football and they don't look for their wide receivers that much. I mean, Baker Mayfield's job is not to target one guy. It's to look all over the field. I told people before this season that outside of Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, I would not look to any of the Browns receivers in fantasy. I don't think that's how it works. Their offense doesn't run like that. Whoever's in, anybody can step up and fill in a position. Anybody can make a play. Jarvis Landry is a very, very, very important part of their offense, but even he last week didn't do all that much. So this isn't about one person. It's about the unit as a whole. If Austin Hooper has 2 catches and David Njoku has 2 catches and Jarvis Landry has 2 catches and Harrison Bryant has 2 catches and DBJ has 2 catches. I mean, again, it's 2 catches, but then you add them all up and it adds up to 20 catches. So again, it's not one player. It's everybody on this offense doing their part and making this thing run. And I think Odell was not about that. I think Odell thought that his individual impact would better the Browns offense rather than, them spreading the ball around. And that's not Kevin Stefanski's offense. That's not what Baker Mayfield's job is to do. And that's why Baker Mayfield didn't do it. Baker Mayfield did his job for the most part. And, it wasn't to Odell's satisfaction. And that's why on a 4-4 football team that had their biggest game of the season in front of them, Odell said, I'm done. It's tough and you move on.